You are warriors, you are knowledgeable, and you are deeply committed to your health. Your determination, your willingness to learn, and your desire to take control of your kidney health are what make this work so worthwhile, thanks to your incredible feedback. In fact, today I want to focus on something that benefits everyone, strategies and tips that can help all of you, no matter where you are on your kidney health journey. Yes, an effective strategy against kidney disease must be personalized, but there are also certain tips, vitamins, and foods that I've seen make a real difference for just about every patient. And that's what I'm here to share with you today, starting with Day 1. Day 1, Antioxidant Therapy. Antioxidants are amazing. They can help patients at all stages, from stage 2 to stage 5, and sometimes even those on dialysis. There are documented cases in medical literature of dialysis patients who were actually able to stop dialysis after receiving antioxidant therapy. The magic ingredient behind that, cutin, a powerful antioxidant I recommend combining with selenium. Now, using this antioxidant therapy to get off dialysis isn't a guaranteed outcome, but what about using it to slow disease progression in stage 3 or 4? Absolutely, that's where antioxidants really shine. It's clear that CKD patients at all stages can benefit from this kind of therapy. But let's get to the part you've been waiting for. What are the best antioxidants for your kidneys? Here's your new treatment list: vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, K and C, selenium, and of course, cutin. Just because antioxidants are great doesn't mean you should rush out and buy every single one and pop them like mandoms. I've included proper dosages for most of these antioxidants in my slides. Really, no one wants a vitamin C overdose and the risk of kidney stones, for example. So, take your time and learn. Making slow, steady changes is the theme of this entire video. That's why I titled it Better in 6 Days. These changes should be made gradually, maybe one each day, or even one per week. Day 2, a super simple diet tip. Are you ready? Start every meal with your favorite vegetables and fruits. That's it, simple, but super useful. Here's the thing about a kidney diet. It often feels like a long list of everything you're no longer allowed to eat: phosphorus, gum, protein, deli meats, sodium, sugar, packaged food, restaurant food. Every time I explain this, the first thing people say is always the same: so what do I eat now? A totally fair question, especially when you're told to stop eating 95% of what you've had your whole life. You'd be upset too if someone told you to throw out your favorite foods. That's why, before I start playing food cop, I always give them the good news first: there are actually foods you can eat. Surprising, right? And not just ordinary foods, they're superfoods. Healthy and fantastic for your diet, most fruits and vegetables fit that bill. In fact, there are so many fruits and vegetables with kidney and health-supporting benefits that I almost never have to tell patients to avoid any specific ones, except grapefruit, of course. So instead, eat a few servings of your favorite fruits and vegetables every day with every meal, before anything else. Yes, you can start your meal with fruit. You can even make fruit your main course if you'd like. And yes, that goes for the diabetics in the crowd too. You're clutching your glucose meter in fear, but relax, eating fruit doesn't mean your blood sugar is going to throw a party. In fact, there's evidence that fruit can actually improve your diabetic markers. Yes, this meta-analysis covered 19 randomized controlled trials with 888 participants, which basically means it's rock solid. As we can see, it showed that diabetic patients who consumed fresh fruit had a 12.82% reduction in fasting blood glucose levels. So find what you love. What's in season? Love berries, hate kale. Guess what? You don't have to eat it. Wash your fruits and veggies and keep the skin on when you can. Why waste the good stuff? Get them prepped for your day. Trust me, when your fruits and veggies are ready to go, it becomes way easier to actually eat them. It's like tricking your brain into making better choices. No compromises, no guilt, and best of all, your kidneys will thank you at the end of the day. Day 3. Take a kidney-safe multivitamin. When it comes to fighting kidney disease, your vitamins are like your Instagram followers. You can never have too many. But hold up, you also have to be selective about this. Regular multivitamins aren't safe for people with kidney disease. You want something made just for you. While you probably won't end up in the ER from taking a regular multivitamin, there are some horror stories out there. Kidney patients risking their lives by overdosing on vitamin A or getting into trouble with vitamin C. But like I said, you still need some vitamins, especially if you're on a plant-based diet or your doctor has prescribed you ARBs or ACE inhibitors. So what's the solution? A multivitamin made specifically for your kidneys. Not that generic junk from the grocery store filled with ingredients you can't even pronounce. Definitely skip those. No, you need one with a Goldilocks formula, not too much, not too little, no vitamin A, no vitamin K, exactly 6 micrograms of vitamin B12, 60 milligrams of vitamin C, 300 micrograms of biotin, 1,333 micrograms of folate. That's what most kidney-safe multivitamin brands offer. And while these numbers aren't set in stone, there's enough research behind them to make your head spin faster than a centrifuge. But which brands can you trust with your precious kidneys? Try Renovite, Nephrite, Prenal Plus, or Purine Love's Kidney Vite, all solid, safe choices. So go hunt them down like it's Black Friday and find the one that fits you best. And if you're already taking one of these, good job. Keep it up. Now here's one thing you definitely don't want to miss. Check if your multivitamin has vitamin C. If not, you'll need a supplement, because your kidneys love it. The same goes for vitamin D. I know everyone's talking about vitamin D these days like it's the new avocado toast, but seriously, most CKD patients need it. While many patients can safely take an over-the-counter vitamin D supplement, others might need a prescription version. So my advice, check with your doctor, and keep listening for my next tip. Day 4, get your vitamin D and phosphorus levels checked. Alright, back to day 4. Let's talk about checking your vitamin D and phosphorus levels. I'm always surprised at how many CKD patients still haven't had these two levels checked in 2024. I mean, having a nephrologist who doesn't order these tests. That's a red flag. Consider this your warning. Skipping these two tests is a disaster waiting to happen. They're not just minor details you can ignore. No, they're two of the most critical tests every CKD patient should have done regularly. And yet, they're constantly overlooked, like the broccoli on your dinner plate. When these numbers are off, they can cause a lot of damage. Seriously, having messed up phosphorus and vitamin D levels can wreak havoc on your body. Why? Because when your vitamin D drops, your phosphorus tends to rise, and that's when CKD complications show up. We're talking proteinuria, low calcium levels, bone issues, vascular calcification, fatigue, and more, a full-blown Pandora's box of health problems. And all because two simple tests were missed. But all of that can be avoided just by keeping an eye on these two numbers, phosphate and vitamin D, and by supplementing them appropriately. It's one of the simplest fixes out there, yet we're still pretending it's optional. No, it's essential. So ask your doctor to order those tests for you. Day 5. Drink more water. This is a super easy tip that doesn't require convincing your doctor to do extra work. Drink more water. Yes, water is essential because of how the kidneys function. It's actually quite simple. They filter the fluids in your body to eliminate toxins. To do that, kidneys need water. You're asking your kidneys to work when you're dehydrated. They start hoarding water like they're preparing for an apocalypse, and all the bad stuff, creatinine, urea, sodium, potassium, and even sugar, starts building up in your body faster than spam emails. And don't forget oxalate, the lovely little compound that decides to form kidney stones just to make your life more painful. Turns out, dehydration is a way more common cause of kidney stones than eating kale. Just don't tell that to the health influencers. Anyway, to sum up, dehydration equals kidney damage. There are even documented cases of people suffering acute kidney injury just from being dehydrated. Yep, you can actually hurt your kidneys just by forgetting to drink water. Life's wild, right? So, bottom line, stay far away from dehydration. Okay. We used to recommend 8 glasses of water a day, but nowadays, some studies suggest both men and women may need even more than that. Now, here's the part where I say something bold. Don't obsess over the exact numbers, because let's be real, if you're measuring every ounce of water like it's rocket fuel, it's going to get boring real quick. Want a strategy that works long term? Trick yourself into drinking more water like a hydration ninja. How do we do that? First, always carry water with you. Look, I've got a water bottle right here. When I see it, it reminds me to drink more. Keep one in your car, one in your bag or backpack, and one by your bed. Drink a glass as soon as you wake up, like a hydration champion. Make a habit of brewing yourself tea each morning. The key is to sneak water into your day any way you can, like it's a secret mission to save your kidneys from collapse. And of course, the exception here is for patients in stage 5 or on dialysis, who have water intake restrictions. In those cases, always make sure not to exceed your daily fluid allowance. Day 6, a proper kidney diet. Final tip, and maybe the most important, if you ask me what could protect all chronic kidney disease, CKD, patients at every stage, what could help with high blood pressure, diabetes, proteinuria, and what could make the difference between losing kidney function and improving it, of course, I'm talking about a proper kidney diet, a plant-based diet that is, most importantly, low in protein and phosphorus. Guys, it's clear today, most kidney-related issues come from a buildup of toxins. And most of these toxins actually come from protein metabolism and the phosphorus that comes with that protein. The more protein you eat, the more toxins you produce, and your kidneys have to work overtime without so much as a thank you. So by reducing protein and phosphorus, that's it. Thanks for watching. God bless you.